And so that's what Sukkot means to us, is like this remembrance of like all throughout the year, we have different projects, we have work, we're maintaining things and cleaning things, but like this is a reminder. And we just take a week in the middle of the year, and then we just say, hey, this is all temporary. Like all of this stuff that we've been working on is temporary. And we get to one day dwell with God for all of eternity. And that needs to be our primary focus. Like that needs to be and constantly repeated, because man, we've got short memories, right? And so like even though we know that, like constantly things will come up, whether it's at work or other issues that come up, and we just think like that is where our eyes are fixed. But like this is such a powerful reminder to think through, like this earth is not our home. We're living like exiles in this temporary place, and we have our eyes fixed on a home yet to come.
Yeah, I like that because I mean that's why we're outside of our home. Is the idea is you're able to like actually turn around and be like, that house is not our home. And it's like a real physical reminder of a very like intangible kind of truth. But another thing, in addition to like reminding ourselves, like, okay, why are we spending so much time and effort and focus and worry on this small little piece of eternity? We should be living completely different if we have a really deep
Mm.
belief in like the forever eternity. But I also really love Sukkot because one, it's a super fun holiday with tons of celebration and special food, special drinks. And it's such a good reminder that like we have a God who loves when we're enjoying being with him, when we are enjoying ourselves. Like in a world that tells us like we serve a God that's just a bunch of thou shall nots, and like he doesn't want you to have fun with drinking or drugs or premarital sex or all these things he doesn't like that the world calls fun. It's like, no, our God is the creator of fun. Like he's not just about a bunch of rules, he's about the very best things. And that's the God we
Mm.
serve. And that's the one I want to be teaching my kids about, is like he is a God who loves fun, who loves all the good stuff. And has a whole eternity planned with only that good stuff. So we look at Sukkot also as another opportunity to really get our excitement up about eternity, which can feel kind of scary and unknown. But if we're like, this really incredible week is just a taste of like what's to come. So if you think this week is a fun, imagine this times a million. And that's what we have to be looking forward to. So I feel like it's also painting this like, let's be excited about this eternity, not just being like, oh, we should be
Yeah.
living a certain way now because we want to have this eternity, but more like we should be looking forward to that eternity because this world is really broken, but eternity is not going to be. And all the good
Mm.
things we experienced this week are just like a little glimpse of it.
Yeah, I remember as a kid I was taught that we should look forward to heaven, but like really I didn't really have a context for like what heaven looked like. And so it's like to be honest, it wasn't something that I really put my hope in or wanted to happen. But yeah, hopefully this is a way that we can get our kids excited for what, that forever kingdom looks like. We talk a lot about the Deuteronomy 14 tithe, which talks about how, you can go and basically take a chunk of money from the year and spend it on yourself, spend it on food that you enjoy and on strong drink, and go and like experience that abundance like Katie was talking about. And how we tie that into this, like this is what, like we have a good God that we can trust, and we know there's a lot of things we don't know about heaven, but we know the creator of heaven is a good, abundant, loving God.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so good. Yeah, this theme I think is so incredibly relevant today, right? Like this is what really got me when I was first saw this when I was a student in Jerusalem, and I went out of my dorm room and suddenly saw these sukkahs everywhere, and I was like, wow, like a holiday where you're really helping your kids not put their hope in material, like
Mhm.
present reality. Like this is the essence of what it's like one of the biggest temptations we have in the West is like we have it good. We're relatively safe. We're relatively prosperous. And in the promised land, God said, well, I need to help you, disciple you out of this sort of problem of being so fixated on like current like stability that you lose
Sure.
your trust in me. So yeah, I love this theme of like walking by faith. And one of the things, if you guys want to get this one page download, at familyteams.com/Sukkot, you can get this kind of little catechism that we do every night at Sukkot. So I ask my kids a bunch of questions because, like Katie mentioned, this is a really like hospitable holiday. There's a lot of people we like to invite over. and we want them to experience Sukkot with us and to enter into this joy